In this context, it is also worth mentioning that about 45 kilometers from the city of Medina in Saudi Arabia, there is a place known as Wadi al-Jinn, Valley of the Jinn. This was mentioned by an elder from our neighborhood, Hanif Qadri, who is a contractor by profession, but also has an interest in spiritual practices and often performs Umrah during Ramadan. He said that this is a completely deserted place in a mountainous and forested area, with no human settlements or picnic spots, and no buses or regular vehicles going there. Only curious people go there with their private cars. The strange thing is that when returning from this area, if you put the car in neutral, it moves by itself for many kilometers. It is said that the jinn escort the visitors on their way back. I said to Qadri that perhaps it is a sloping area, which is why the car moves by itself, but he replied that the ground is completely level there, and in some places the car even moves uphill by itself. On the first visit, the jinn escorted their car for 6 kilometers, and on the second visit for 14 kilometers. When I first heard this strange story from Hanif Qadri, I could hardly believe it. But a few days later, I met a person named Gibran, who had been working in Medina for a long time and was on holiday in Pakistan. When I asked him about this, he confirmed the same things about Wadi al-Jinn as Hanif Qadri had said. Later, I met another acquaintance, Khalil Mustafa, who had also returned from Saudi Arabia, and he too confirmed the reports about Wadi al-Jinn and added that there are videos on YouTube showing cars apparently climbing the mountain in reverse and moving by themselves. After hearing these confirmations from various people, I myself watched several videos about Wadi al-Jinn on the internet and found it appropriate to mention it in this book. Some people believe that there are magnetic mountains there, which is why cars move by themselves. Hanif Qadri says that the group of jinn who pledged allegiance and accepted Islam at the blessed hand of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, are settled there. According to spiritual knowledge, jinn are called creatures of Nasma Mufrid, simple movement, while humans and the human world are called creations of Nasma Murakkab, compound movement. This can be imagined as follows. Simple explanation of Nasma Mufrid and Nasma Murakkab. Imagine a curtain hanging from the ceiling. In the upper part of this curtain, you only see long threads running straight from top to bottom. These threads do not cross each other, they just go in one direction. This upper part represents Nasma Mufrid, the world of jinn. Since there are no crossing threads, the structure is loose and flexible. That is why jinn can change their shape and size, travel fast, and even become invisible. Now look at the lower part of the curtain. Here, not only do the threads go from top to bottom, but other threads also cross them from left to right. Together, they create a tightly woven fabric. This is Nasma Murakkab, the world of humans. Because of this cross pattern, the structure is firm and fixed. Humans cannot easily change their size or form, and they are limited by physical rules like gravity, time, and space. You can also think of it like this. Jinn are like beams of light, straight and free-moving. Humans are like a fishing net, strong but bound within a fixed shape. This is why jinn are called creations of Nasma Mufrid, and humans are creations of Nasma Murakkab. When light is in the form of Nasma Mufrid, we cannot see it with the material eye, which is why we cannot see jinn. When light moves from Nasma Mufrid to Nasma Murakkab, it gradually takes the form of squares, and with the increasing density of these squares, solid objects begin to form, which we can see with the material eye. However, the world of Nasma Mufrid can be seen with the eye of the soul. An everyday example of this is a dream. When we are asleep, the eye of the soul is at work, and the world we observe in a dream is the world of Nazma Mufrid, which is also called Alam al-Araf.